You are 12 years old when they come for you. The year is 1570, deep in the heart of the Ming dynasty, and the lacquered carriage that rolls into your village on that summer afternoon catches the sun like a black mirror. You've been playing in the dust outside your family's shack, your hands stained with dirt, your bare feet calloused from years of walking unpaved roads. The carriage doesn't belong here. Nothing that polished, that expensive, ever does. When the government official steps out, flanked by silent attendants in embroidered silk, every villager stops what they're doing. Your mother grabs your wrist. Your father's face goes pale. These visits never bring good news. They call you forward. The official doesn't ask your name. He examines your teeth like your livestock. He runs a gloved finger along your jawline, checks your posture, inspects your feet. His eyes aren't cruel, but they're not kind either. They're clinical, transactional. This isn't a conversation, it's an appraisal. Then he speaks to your father. No negotiation takes place. A pouch of silver changes hands. Your father doesn't look at you as he accepts it. You try to understand what's happening, but the words don't make sense yet. You're not being married off. You're not going to work in a noble household. You are now property of the state. You have been selected for the inner court. You're going to Beijing, to the Forbidden City, to serve in the Imperial Harem. They take you immediately. You're not allowed to say goodbye. The cart that carries you away is filled with other girls, most around your age, some younger. Nobody speaks. The guards riding alongside carry swords and whips. You don't know if they're there to protect you or to stop you from running. After days of travel through landscapes you've never seen, the walls of the Forbidden City rise before you like a blood-red mountain. They are massive, silent, final. You are marched through gates that close behind you with the weight of a tomb being sealed. Inside, court eunuchs take over. Their voices are high and strange, their expressions blank. They don't treat you with cruelty, but their indifference is its own kind of violence. You are stripped in a cold hall along with the others. Height, skin tone, symmetry, every part of you is measured and judged. One girl is dismissed because of a birthmark, another because her left eye squints slightly. You are kept. Your feet, still unbound, are noted as acceptable, but that will change. Within days, the binding begins. Cloth is wrapped so tightly around your toes that you hear the bones crack. The pain doesn't stop. It becomes your new reality. You will spend the next year learning to walk again. This is not about beauty. This is about control. Your new home is not a room, it's a system. You are housed in a section designated for junior concubines in training. You are not yet a consort. You are simply a candidate, a servant under constant watch. You rise before dawn every day. You learn to kneel, to pour tea, to bow without lifting your eyes. You are taught to walk in silence, to speak only when spoken to dress with precision. Mistakes are not forgiven. They are archived. The older women rarely speak to you. When they do, it's only to correct you. You realize quickly that the Forbidden City is not a palace, it's a cage dressed in silk, and everyone inside is fighting to survive. If you've made it this far, you're beginning to see just how dark this story gets, and we're only at the beginning. If you want to support this channel and hear more untold stories from history's shadows, please consider subscribing. It helps us keep shining a light on the voices that were silenced. Now let's continue. By 1573, you are 16 years old. You have survived 3 years in the Forbidden City. Many have not. You've learned the unspoken rules, the invisible hierarchies, the way silence can save your life. You've watched girls disappear. You've heard the rumors, dismissed, imprisoned, executed. No one says their names afterward. You move carefully. You keep your head down. You exist in the margins. And then one evening, a eunuch arrives with a message. You are summoned by the emperor himself. You are bathed, dressed, powdered by servants who will not meet your eyes. You are carried in a curtained sedan to the imperial chambers because your bound feet can no longer support you for long distances. What happens behind those doors is not discussed, it is not recorded, it simply happens. You emerge the next morning changed. Weeks later, a court physician confirms what you already know. You are pregnant. The news spreads like fire through dry grass. Pregnancy is both opportunity and threat. If you bear a son, you could rise in rank, but it also paints a target on your back. You are given better quarters, new robes, a personal maid. Your name appears on official rosters, but the women above you begin to watch. And watching, in this place, is the first step toward elimination. The accusations start almost immediately. A senior consort claims you bribed the physician. Another suggests you poisoned her tea. Then the Empress Dowager summons you. She is the most powerful woman in the empire, more feared than the emperor himself. She questions you with surgical precision. Who do you speak to? What do you eat? Who enters your quarters? You answer carefully, knowing that one wrong word could end you. That night, your maid warns you not to touch your food. By morning, the woman who accused you has been reassigned. No explanation is given, but the message is clear. You are protected. For now, in late 1574, you give birth, a son. The announcement is quiet, but the implications are not. The child is taken from you almost immediately and placed in the care of imperial nurses in a separate wing. You are allowed to visit, but only at set times. You hold him briefly, his small body wrapped in silk, and then he is taken again. You are his mother in title only. Still, the birth elevates you. You are granted the rank of 5th-class concubine. You are no longer invisible, and that is when the real danger begins. By 1578, you are 22. The emperor's health is failing. He no longer summons you. New girls arrive, younger and unblemished. Your youth is fading, and in the harem, that means you are becoming expendable. Your son, now 4 years old, barely recognizes you. Grain shortages grip the capital. Whispers of a purge return. The last time the palace trimmed its population, over 100 women vanished without record. You feel it coming again. Servants move differently. Meals shrink. Water arrives late. The palace is preparing, and one night it comes for you. A 4th-ranked consort, a woman who once smiled at you in passing, arrives with guards. She accuses you of cursing the emperor's health, a capital crime. You are dragged before a tribunal. Your son's future hangs in the balance. You speak carefully, denying everything. A maid steps forward. She produces a letter proving the accusation was fabricated, a plot to remove you. The Empress Dowager reads it in silence. Then she gives a single command. The accuser is removed permanently. You are spared, but you understand now. You will never be safe, not here, not ever. The Forbidden City is not a palace. It is a machine that consumes women and spits out ghosts. You live in golden chambers, but you own nothing. Not your body, not your child, not even your name. You are 22 years old, and you have survived longer than most. But survival, you've learned, is not the same as living. It is simply the slow act of not yet dying.